Oh, hi there, Gemini. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about July. July is going to have 4 weeks in it, so we'll have the 4 columns and the 3 rows as usual. And I wanted to go ahead and start laying out the cards, which are pre-programmed for you. I've been talking with Spirit about what's going on this month for you, and the immediate information I was given was that Gemini, you need to pay attention to the details of what's going on around you. You know, the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, and that everything is as it should be. The other thing was the general message for all 12 signs this month is that we all need to stop and wait. And I know that that sounds pretty general, but it's actually very appropriate for all the signs, because if you were going to come out guns blazing, the answer is wait. If you were thinking of making a big purchase, maybe you should wait. All the things that are on the table need to be put on the wait plane, right? So just wait a minute before you make any big decisions right now. Wait to blow things up in your life. There you go. That's a good wait. But there are other ways in which our lives can be impacted by our behaviors, and in all those cases, we want to wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you're, thinking about getting into a new relationship, maybe you ought to wait a minute. Maybe if you're thinking about doing other things that are going to, whether it's buy a house or be a part of a new club or getting into a new situation, you maybe just want to wait. All right, just give it a minute. And in your case specifically, we want you to think about getting into the details of all the things going on. I saw you being really busy physically at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month. So the in-between time didn't look calm or relaxed. It looked like you were getting everything in order and doing all the other stuff, right? So that each event at the beginning or the end of the month is organized and clear and all handled, okay? So that's just what I have for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. As is always the case with all readings, they will connect with some, but not all. I'm going to go ahead and get into this month's overview, and then at the end we'll go along on the first week, all right? So let's go ahead and look at what's going on for July 2nd through the 8th. We have the Page of Pentacles, showing that you're going to be getting some information about something that will be financially beneficial to you, maybe a new way to make money, a new stuff about your finances is coming up. So maybe you've been waiting for things to mature, and the good news is it's mature. So that'll be fun. Excellent. The Page of Wands is here where you're blocked. All this row is all about where you're blocked each week. And there's something that you might need to learn about that is blocking you. So even as you get this new information about ways to make money, it might be based on the idea that you do things that you don't already know about. Wah, wah. So now you're in a position where you need to go learn a little something. And it might be as simple as just watching a couple of YouTube videos. It might be some other way. It doesn't feel like anything more than a weekend warrior project to learn what you need to learn to do the thing, okay? So don't despair over the fact that you don't know everything you need to know. It's not a complete blockage. It's a wait. Wait. We talked about that. So maybe you need to wait before you do the thing with your money. So until you've done the class and you have a better understanding of what to do. All right. So there you go. Waiting is done. Yay. And of course, your solution for this week is just to get busy doing the physical work of making the money. All right. So do that. Do your work. Wait on the class. Sign up for the class, but wait. Don't do anything with your finances. But just store the information away for later. Okay. Cool. So that's the first week, and we'll talk more about that at the end of this video. Next week over, being the 9th through the 15th, we have the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords says that you have information that other people will want and will take advantage of. but we don't want them to do that because it would put you in the outs. Okay, so save the information for yourself, because if you let this information go, they will use it against you or use it instead of you, so you have a secret. Yeah, it's important for you to pay attention to the things that you have going on and how they come across they will feel like a secret, like something that's, I think this information from the first week, from last week, is actually going to continue to be something interesting, but you don't want to share it, okay? Don't share the information with anybody else until you've done your homework right here when it's time, and then you can share the information later. But for now, it's a secret, okay? Lock it up. Don't let it go. Don't want you to get screwed in that situation. The Two of Cups is here, talking about how your relationship will be blocking you in this situation for this week. That just means that, you know, you're not on the same page. You're not on the same channel. Maybe not even in the same city. And that's okay. We don't always have to be super enmeshed. But it does mean that there will need to be a conversation eventually that says, hey, we need to get on the same page. If we're going to stay here and do this, we need to be on the same page. But for now, your partner's point of view is going to block you from moving forward, or try to block you. Wah, wah. Sorry. That does mean that I think it feels like a preoccupation instead of like a genuine halt. Don't cross here until we mesh and you do it my way. But it's going to be something that just niggles at you during the week. And you'll be like, okay, well, I can't worry about that right now. Put that aside and keep moving along with what I got to do. Because you are in the process of learning something new. The Sun card is here saying that, yes, you're starting something new. Your solution is to move into something new. Feel comfortable saying, I don't know. Allow yourself to be open to new stuff. So if something over here busted loose into something new for you, that's awesome. Very exciting. But yes, we're not sharing about it yet. We don't want to share everything until we know that we've got maybe you're in that, I'm taking a class to see if I can move up. But until I pass the class, I don't get to move up. So during the class, you get to say, I don't know. But then when you're able to actually be approved at the end of the week, or when the class is over and you've got the certification and they can dump, and then you can take on the new title and everything can be great, but don't share about it now. It's not real yet, okay? That's what I'm getting is whatever's going on this week, it's not real yet, all right? Now the next week over, the 16th through the 22nd of July, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is telling me that, sure enough, financial foundation is being solidified. It's definitely something we're talking about. We're talking about your financial foundation this week. Okay, so there's something going on. Oh, and it looks like there's going to be a want for you. Okay, it's blocked. So the want to share, the want to help out, the want to be useful is there, and yet it's blocked. You cannot do that. You cannot jump in and help every time. The reality that some people are going to be in financial binds and need to get themselves out of it, right? They have to do the work and take care of themselves. And if they never learn how to do that, if you keep jumping in before they sink, they'll never learn to swim, right? So it's important for you to appreciate that truth. While it's painful to sit and watch, it's something where you need to wait. One more time, we're going to wait. Let this person become resourceful. Let this person become aware of how to learn to swim, right? It's okay. They will grow. And that's what we're hoping for. We want people to grow into people who are self-supporting. Yay. Not rescuing them all the time, all right? The Three of Cups is here as your solution, which is saying, hey, there will be a partay at the end of the week. I mean, once you've gotten through all of this stuff going on, you're going to have a wonderful celebration of some sort, a gathering of more than two. And I feel like it's going to be a joyful experience. We might be celebrating this person figuring out how to not die. We might be celebrating this uptick in your own personal self. This is some good stuff going on, though. There will be a celebration, and things will be moving in the right direction. So very good for you, Gemini. Excellent. Now, the final week of July, the 23rd through the 29th, we are looking at the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is here saying that, yes, indeed, you will have an opportunity to share from your heart. This isn't about money. This might be physical junk that you have laying around that helps somebody else out. But it's going to be something like you're giving something that will probably be a thing for you to give up. Like, oh, okay, well, but maybe you were getting ready to get rid of it anyway. Doesn't make you a bad person, makes you helping, right? I'm helpful, I'm doing my thing, I'm helping. It's good. So you're doing your help here at the end of the month. The Tower has shown up in a blocking department saying that something about what you're doing is not going to go right. It doesn't feel like it's going to go fabulous. It will possibly fall all the way apart or not help as much as you were hoping for. So it doesn't have to be a catastrophe. It just means that the thing you wanted to share might be broken, and you'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to share that after all because it's broken. And therefore, it's falling apart, literally. Don't stop thinking about being of use in some way or helping out in some way, but maybe find another route. Wait, right? Keeps coming up, doesn't it? Funny how that is. And our solution is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is here saying that there's a fella or male energy person in your life who has complete control of finances, knows money very well, and might be able to be of assistance in figuring out a better way to handle a way to help without it being a big deal. Okay? So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and set all of this aside so that we can, in fact, go deep on the very first week, the 2nd through the 8th. I have these pre-programmed cards for you, Gemini. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and lay them out. Let's see what's happening. All right, so the Page of Pentacles is here. We've spoken about how you were getting new information about ways to make money. Financial information is coming to you. And yeah, it's very good. I see the Wheel of Fortune is below it, talking about this being a karmic lesson for you. The Bear, heeding the inner voice and cycles. So we have the Bear here, heeding the inner voice and cycles. Yes, indeed, we have an opportunity to definitely, we had talked about there's probably going to be some heavy-duty work in the beginning of the month and at the end of the month. And in between, you'll have that lull where you can do other things. But this is that thing that it's a karmic lesson for you to get the information and like run like a banshee with it and go crazy with it. What's good news is the Chariot is also here. Horse, movement and balance. So we have the horse here, and the horse is saying, yeah, you can absolutely do what you want to do here. The lesson is happening. The lesson is happening, right? But we also have the Page of Wands, where you're blocked. Information coming to you about something you need to learn that's going to block you. And if you don't learn the thing, you won't be able to do it. So the class is blocking you from moving forward. The Nine of Cups is here. Ladybug, wishes fulfilled. Wishes are not being fulfilled this week, okay? Don't worry about it. It doesn't seem like it's going to stop you from getting where you need to get to. But do know that your intuition will not be on point this week. The spider, the intuition, weaving of fate is here. And we can honestly say, oh yes, you're terribly blocked. Your intuition is blocked. So just keep moving, right? You will be fixing your karma while you're moving. So that's good news. And keep working, right? The solution is to keep working. The Eight of Pentacles is here saying yes, definitely you want to keep working. Absolutely. Do keep working. The Two of Pentacles is here. Right here. The porcupine, balancing work and play, right? So apparently you've been playing a lot. So now the porcupine is here to say, yeah, it's time to get back to work. Work, work, work. So do the work. Do the work that's in front of you. And you will be getting where you want to get to. Just not this particular week. A lot of things are on wait, right? And of course, the Ace of Pentacles is here telling us that prosperity and abundance are upon us. You are going to have a financial windfall of some sort come to you because you've done all this work, right? Some huge financial benefit will come to you because you have done these other things and maybe prepared to take a class which you need to take, but you aren't ready to. It's like I was saying, there's some sort of a promotion, I think, coming to you, Gemini, and that you won't get the promotion until you take the class and get certified in some new thing. But you're going to do that next week. You're not going to be able to talk about it. We'll talk about that next week. But yeah, there will be a financial benefit if you do this, right? And you are definitely going to be keeping things in balance and working your butt off, but plotting and planning. Pay attention to the details. Remember, we want you to pay attention to the details to make sure that you are ready for all that's coming your way. Such a good week for you, Gemini. I see some good things happening. So good. All right. Well, as per usual, like and subscribe. Comment below if you want to let me know what's going on and how you're receiving my messages. I am open to listening. If you would like a private reading, I'm open to that as well. The links are below in the comments. And I look forward to reaching out with you and talking with you soon. If not, we'll talk next week. Thank you so much, Gemini.